off work. I'm off work today. I'm sick. You probably can hear it in my voice, but I wanted to make a small. I want to check in and do a little small video about why do we limit ourselves? Because I'm guilty of this too. Why do we continuously limit ourselves and our thinking of being our greatest self? Because your greatness and my greatness don't look alike. You know, it's not alike. It's not like you got to be Oprah Winfrey or whomever to be this great person, or you know, you got to model yourself after that and chase the money. No, it's not that. Greatness is not money. Greatness is about being the best person that you can be for yourself. And I know we you know, it's very draining. This year I'm not really even into the holidays because of the political climate, I guess. That was draining, you know, and it's still going on. And it's, you know, that's why, you know, I watch the news, but I don't watch it continuously, you know. I think it's very draining that, you know, in this particular season, it's been very, very draining, you know, with this political climate going on. It's something else. And I think a lot of people are probably worried about the future. But, you know, we've gotten through some times, okay? We've gotten through some times. But I'm just saying that I personally, this season, this Christmas season, I'm not into it. I am not into it. I can't think of really anything to get anybody as far as a gift or anything like that. I thought about maybe one or two people. I think I'm just going to give money, give money away or something, because that's what people need anyway. So they can go and buy or pay a bill, you know, practical stuff. So anyway, how do we get to our greatness? Okay, first of all, you got to sit still and be still. And you got to know what you want. And you got to order that way, order your steps in that way. I want to travel more. That's my thing. I love to travel. Like I said, I love to travel. I just don't like traveling. But I love to get to my destination. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do more of it. Last year, like I said, I went to 8 different places last year. I was blessed. That was my 59th year on earth. And I was about to go into 60. Let me tell you where I went. Let me tell you the places I went. I wished I would have been on YouTube then doing things, right? Making stuff, because I would have had a lot more feed than I have now. Okay, the first January, I went to St. Paul, Minnesota for a couple of days. I saw Prince Mansion. Then I went to Golden, Colorado on a job trip. I went to Wisconsin, Dells, for my family reunion. I went on a cruise. That's to the Bahamas. I went to, where else did I go? I went to Jamaica. I went to St. Louis, Missouri. And I went to Orlando, Florida. That was my last trip. I think I got everything. Yeah, last year. I think I went to like 8 different places. And I was just, you know, the opportunities were there, and I you know, I took them. So, but now it's like, oh boy, I don't want to limit myself. I know the next couple of years I'm retiring, I'm not going to be able to do all of that. But I might be. Why do we limit ourselves? Why do we limit our thinking? It's saying, oh, we're going to have to just do this, that, and the other, because that ain't going to happen no more. Why limit myself? It might not happen with me going overseas, you know, to Africa or something, to somewhere far away out the country. It might not happen, but it can happen in other small ways. Sometimes things don't have to be all big and everything and enunciated and everything. It could be just going to the next state over, staying for a couple of days. Go get a hotel room in a nice establishment in your city downtown. You know, it don't have to be all grand all the time, y'all. It could just be something that bring you joy and peace for that moment, for those couple of days. So yeah, but I look at this. I mean, I'm like, all of the shooting and the killing and everything. That drains you mentally, you know, to see all this, and then plus the political climate. And then sometimes, you know, once in a while they'll throw something good in. You know, they'll throw something good that happened when we all know that good always outweighs the bad. You know, we all know that, but we see the bad all day long, all day long. You know, you may live in a neighborhood where it's violence, consistent violence. How do you deal with that? You know, get out the neighborhood, move. If that's a goal, go for it. Why should you be somewhere you don't want to be? You know, if that's a goal, go for it. And like I said, it don't have to be nothing ritzy and stuff. It could be a small town somewhere. Just get out of there. Just move. If that's what you want to do, move. But that will make you, if that will make you happy. So yeah, I'm not talking New Year's. I'm not talking, oh, New Year's 2025, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. I'm gonna change. I'm talking about internally now. Get your mind set for the new year. I'm sick now. But I've been going to spin class. I've been working out, you know, and everything. I probably don't look like it, but I lost a few inches, you know. Even my guy was like, wow, you know, I can see it, you know. And I'm getting ready. I'm prepping myself for the new year. I'm prepping myself, period. You know. So, like I said, consistency. So, yeah. And getting out there and doing, you know, what you need to do to make your life better. Like I said, a greatness in you might look different to greatness in me. You don't have to be big. You don't have to be whatever, but you can still be great. You don't have to be big and out there and famous and everything. You can still be great. You know, if it's nothing but doing something kind consistently for some cause or just some people. And sometimes, you know, don't toot your own horn about that. You know, one time, a long time ago, I was going to lunch at work. And it was a woman that, she was a black woman. She was homeless. She was looking in the garbage cans for food. Everybody walked past her. And I looked, I said, I said, stay here. I'm going to bring you something. Now, mind you, at that time, I wasn't making no money. Not the money that I make now. I was nowhere near it. I said, stay here. And I never told anybody this, ever. I never spoke it out. So, yeah, I helped a homeless woman out. I never spoke it out. This is you watching this. This is me and you. I'm telling you for the first time. Out loud. I'm saying it out loud to the public. I said, stay there. I could still see that woman's face. I said, sit right here. I said, I'm going to bring you some food. So I went in and I brought her a hamburger, French fries, and a pop. and I didn't feel good that day. I remember I didn't feel well that day. And I walked across the street to the cafeteria at this hospital. And I didn't feel good that day. And so I gave her, you know, I came back out and I gave her food. She was like, thank you. I never saw that woman again. Never saw her again. People put in your path sometimes for a reason. You know, you ain't zip ahead Fred. You don't go for everything. You know, somebody knock you upside the head. But in that moment, I just was kind to her. She was hungry. She was looking in the garbage. Everybody else walking past her. Maybe they say it all the time. So, oh, she always, you know. I'm like, no, I never saw that woman again. And I was always walking my big butt across the street to get something to eat, okay? Never saw her again. So these are things, little acts of kindness that make you great. Doing things for somebody or something make you great. Don't blurt it out. If you somebody bought a kid, someone I know bought a child, a kid, a bike, a stranger in their building, a bike. She saw, well, they saw, he saw, I'm not gonna say that one of them had a bike and the other one was walking, so she went and bought her a bike. That was beautiful. But why you go down to them people's house, to them people's apartment, and make it known, yeah, I'm the one that bought? You don't do that. Shut your mouth. You don't do that. Why you gotta do that? You walking up to the people, knocking on their door and say, yeah, I'm the one who bought the bike. Man was so mad because he was from a Indian descent, and he didn't take it too kindly. He probably was insulted even because of their culture. I don't know, because I'm not into that, their culture like that. But you don't have to broadcast everything, okay? and just do things, and that's your greatness. That's your legacy. That's your legacy you're gonna leave. Like I said, you ain't gotta be on TV and singing and have your own talk show, and you don't have to do it. Just be yourself. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm motivating someone to be their greatest self. I'm working on me. Am I working on me? Because I could see some things in retrospect, and I be, complaining in my head so much. Then I'll be like, and then boom, I'll be blessed in this way. Or I get this. And I'll be like, why am I always consistently complaining, And you just be like, man, you be like getting things that you ain't even asked for. They just given to you, but I'm always, so things like that, I'm working on myself. Even, I don't want to get old. And I don't mean age-wise. I'm going to get old. But up here, I don't want to get old. I don't want to keep going to doing the same thing all the time. Switch it up sometimes. If you go to Walmart all the time, sometimes go to Target. If you go to this store, go to that store sometimes. Just switch things up. Sometimes, if you want to do your hair different, just switch things up sometimes, in all areas of your life, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah. But anywho, I am going to go lay down, drink some tea, and I'm going to go lay back down and get some rest. And like I said, like and subscribe, please. And if you don't, that's okay. Thank you for watching. And I'll get up with you the next time. All right? You all have a blessed one. Love you much.